He's in the whip. P.O. calls him. Paraphrasing. Yo, why are you not at your house? He has an ankle monitor on. He has an ankle monitor on. Yo, why you not at your house? Me paraphrasing again. No, ma'am, this is where I stay at. I am at the house. He in the back of a SUV, Escalade, Suburban. I don't know what he in the back of. Sprinter. I don't know what he in the back of. He on stream with Bender Dawn outside. Finessing the PO. Trump is a hostage, and I'm here to say it. Trump has not been the same since Kirk lost his life. Kirk was a advisor to him. He was very objective. Yes, he had his views and he had his biases, but once his biases started turning, that's when he lost his life. This is a theory. Allegedly, in my opinion, I think Trump saw that and he understood what position he was in from then on out. I got good news. I got bad news. And I got worse news. I'm going to start off with the good news. The good news is there is an end to every bad thing that's happening. There's an end to every bad event. Right now, we are experiencing a bad event, especially in this country, in America. There's a lot of uncertainty. We have no idea who this guy is in office right now. We don't know this guy. But the good news is that there is an end and there is always a new beginning. Now you're saying 8. Your good news is you telling us something that we already know. That's your good news? Yeah. That's all I got for you, dog. Bad news. We are at a time where it's only going to get worse before it gets better. So, you got to brace yourself. That's the bad news. The bad news, you got to brace yourself for this ride. This ride is going to be bumpy. Worst news is that there is a distraction war, a propaganda war. We are under chaos and calamity. That's even worse news. There are countries at war with each other, and there are governments at war with its people. The UK, the government is at war with its people. They're inviting a whole bunch of strangers in. They put upon their workers, their citizens, their entire population digital ID. If you don't have digital ID, you can't work. You got America. America's president has been held hostage by a foreign government doing his bidding. And there's nothing he can do about it. He has been crashing out ever since they asked for that favor. Ever since that they pulled his card. He wants to save his friends. So what he does is crash out. The CIA, the FBI, the NSA, everybody's applying pressure on us because this is the most awake the world has ever been, especially in America. You have powers that we've never seen before applying pressure. as if they're trying to achieve a deadline before achieve a goal before a deadline, because after a deadline something happens. We don't know yet. We're not a part of those plans. We haven't seen the blueprint for those plans. We don't know why the pressure is being applied so hard. We have theories. This is Donald Trump's last term for president. He took $100 million from a foreign government so he doesn't go to jail. A lot of us believed that Trump was going to do what he said he was going to do. But when you step on too big of potholes and you can no longer get that car to move because you flattened the tire, now you have an imminent problem. We got politics distracting us. We got social media distracting us. We got what Pooh Shiesty did to such and such to Gucci Mane, and what Gucci Mane did in response. Did Gucci Mane snitch? Probably. Was Pooh Shiesty done for what he did? Probably. Everywhere we turn on the internet, there is another distraction. I give the utmost respect for the people that can take long breaks. They take enormous breaks from social media, because if you got things building, you got life going on, you got kids, you trying to get money, you trying to build your content up, you trying to read more, you trying to get smarter, you trying to get a degree, you trying to focus on everything but what's going on the net. I applaud you, because it's hard to not have a conversation start up about what's happening in the media right now. It's hard to not talk about the chaos and calamity that we have got ourselves in. There is a war on the people with weapons that are so powerful, such as TikTok, X, Instagram, the television, media, newspapers, the president of the United States. Everybody is lying right now. Everybody. Who told us that lying was a bad thing? People are lying today so easily now. People are lying as if nobody ever told them not to lie. It's like we was told the wrong thing. We was given such morals and principles so that the people that's above, the people that's in certain positions, the people that can benefit don't have to take on those morals, because those morals actually have no backdraft, no karma, no none of that. They control us through fear. Fear is the thing that controlled us this entire time, was fear. Fear is the one that limited our power. Fear is the one that stopped us from doing the evil things or the bad things or the unethical things, such as lying. Is lying bad, or is it just unethical? It's a lot of questions we asked today, 2026. A lot of questions we asked today in April. You have many turn everywhere you turn. It's like you can't focus. It's hard to focus. Damn near impossible. You got a young 25-year-old, 24-year-old, such as a Pooh Shiesty, right? Let's talk about Pooh Shiesty for a minute. You know how I knew he didn't learn his lesson? First day Pooh Shiesty comes out. Let's skip politics for a little bit. And I want you to understand the gravity of the situation that we're in when it comes to these distractions, this propaganda war, this chaos and calamity. Hip hop is the most powerful genre on the planet. It influences everything, everyone. It has touched almost every soul on this planet, especially in the Western world. I want you to put yourself in Pooh Shiesty's shoes to understand why he didn't learn his lesson, and to where this last mistake is probably going to be his last mistake as a super poppin' rapper. You got a kid, probably 16, 17, 18. Gucci finds him. They instantly have synchronicity, right? They instantly have synchronicity. Pooh Shiesty can rap. Met up with Gucci. Gucci invested in him. Pooh Shiesty became the biggest thing smoking on 1017. Makes hit records. Makes street records. Makes records speaking about things in a very graphic manner. Has the credibility to where when the things he speak sounds good on record and it sounds like it's credible, it makes the song that much better. But there's a catch 22. Being a young man making millions, you meeting Gucci, you can rap your ass off. You ain't really suffer no major consequences with your actions. Every time you get a win, your win validates your actions. Your win validates the wrong that you do, because every time when you did wrong, you got the right outcome. So if you're a young kid, you don't know a lot. 19, 20, 17, 18, whatever you was when you first got in. You seeing older dudes that can't make it. They're not making the songs you making. You talking about you sliding. You talking about you sliming. You talking about Lil Durk ain't as slime as me. Talking crazy on the record. Can rap his ass off. Got a bunch of fans. Got platinum plaques. Got Gucci Mane right by your side. You haven't been told that this wrong thing you're doing is going to give you the wrong result, because every time when you did the wrong thing, you got in the result you wanted. And this is where God stepped in. Unfortunately, you got to learn a hard lesson. But we seeing all this. We seeing the internet in an uproar. Gas prices is going crazy. You filling up your tank. You just spoke about Pooh Shiesty on your phone on the way to wherever you going. You just left the break room of your job. You at the gas station. You thinking about that conversation y'all had. Everybody is distracted. Pooh Shiesty was distracted. Gucci Mane was distracted. We all playing ourselves, bro. We all playing ourselves. The CIA, the FBI, having a blast right now in 2026. They having a blast. Cause the next young kid that sees Pooh Shiesty, that believes he needs to do what he raps about. Kids have imagination. They're like, yo, I think I can be like him. 24, 25 years old. I think I could be like him, but I'm not going to get caught. Pooh Shiesty. Let's really examine the mind of Pooh Shiesty, right? Let's just examine the mind, because I think there's a lesson to learn here. When he first came out, before he put out FDO, or maybe around the time he put out FDO, and it was one of the biggest songs to come out in months. He jumps out, got his gear on, his chains on, hair looking good, does a stream with Bend the Dawn. Red flag. He's in the whip. P.O. calls him. Paraphrasing. Yo, why are you not at your house? He has an ankle monitor on. Yo, why you not at your house? Me paraphrasing again. No, ma'am, this is where I stay at. I am at the house. He in the back of a SUV, Escalade, Suburban. I don't know what he in the back of. Sprinter. I don't know what he in the back of. He on stream with Bend the Dawn outside. Finessing the PO. That last mistake that he did, he don't care about that last mistake. That last mistake was just the last mistake. I'm still lit. I'm still him. Streamers want to see me. I'm about to put out FDO. I'm making bread. 23, 24 years old. Every wrong move I did, I got a reward for it. Every wrong move I did, I got a reward for it. What can you tell me? What can you tell him? From what I'm hearing through the grapevine, a lot of people say it. Academics said it. A couple people said it on the internet that this was a resentment issue. The reason why he allegedly robbed Gucci Mane was because of Big Scar, his cousin, wasn't represented right, wasn't treated right after his death. And Pooh Shiesty went to jail. These cats that are this age don't understand chess, don't understand emotional control, intelligence. Gucci did the wrong thing by not taking care of Big Scar, but who cares? Once you make that wrong move and you are in peril, 20 years is above your head. The guy that you thought wasn't going to tell on you, told on you. The guy that you thought wasn't going to tell on you, told on you because you got some type of street code in your head that is invisible, that nobody in 2026, unless it's convenient, abides by. Everybody in the hood, everybody that's a regular civilian, every black person that has some type of common sense, pay their taxes. Listen to your music for fun, for motivation, to start their day right after they get that two spoonfuls of coffee. After they hit the gym, during the time they hit the gym. We all looking at you, Pooh, as a guy that made his final mistake, probably. A guy that put too much of his eggs in the basket of the streets. I don't want to cliche this thing and say, yo, the streets don't care about nobody. We know this already. But the guys that is imprinted in the streets, they birth from the streets, this is all they know. When a guy says, yo, the streets don't love you, they don't understand that language. It's foreign to them. And I get it. I know how to put my shoes in another person's shoes. I get it. I could understand and imagine the dopamine you getting. You doing all these shows. You could rap better than everybody that's around you. You lit. You just did a song with Dirt. Everybody believe in what you saying. You believe in what you saying because you really did it. You taking this music shit for real life. This real life that you live, you put it and turned it into the music shit. You did that. You did that 100%. Everybody believes you. Everybody says, yo, he really rapping what he say. He really rapping what he say. But big dog, when that judge looks at you from the top of the podium and he say, yo, you are serving double-digit years, was it really all worth it? You guys didn't even have the competence. You, Big Pooh Shiesty, and whoever his cohorts were that allegedly committed this crime and forced Gucci to unsign him, to release him from the label. They didn't have the competence to not drive their own personal cars to the scene, not knowing we live in 2026 where everything is tracked, everything is documented. If they want you that bad, that shit is documented. They know where you at. You lit, you a rapper. They can't wait till you stop. They can't wait till you mess up. Gucci been in the feds, got a lot of time in the feds. Had to change. His girl held him down. Lost a lot of weight. Even made some classic mixtapes and albums after he got out. Had hits. CEO of a label. Got kids. What made you think he wasn't going to tell on you? Because of his reputation previously? Yeah, that's probably what got you. Silly mistake. Silly mistake. More things to get us distracted. Lost souls. We gotta stop idolizing celebrities. I've been telling people that. You have to stop. These guys got a lot of money, a lot of fame, but they're not smart. Make them show you their intellect. Make them show you. Make them teach you something that'll better your life. Yeah, I like Pooh Shiesty music. That still don't stop me from being objective with the move he made. Objectively, it was a very bad decision. You don't know Gucci like that. That's not your brother. That's not Big 30. That's just some guy that signed you because he saw the money. He saw the talent in you. He seen it. He seen your potential. That ain't your friend. And you gotta remember, grown men have egos. Y'all got up on there. Y'all allegedly did what y'all did. Your partners showing the watches they stole on Instagram, the chains they stole. If you gonna do a crime and you understand these folks is grown and got egos, you do what you gotta do and you never brag on it. Bragging on it might have got you told on. If you really think about it. Now we got another high dose of distraction that I'm about to speak about. One thing before I say this. Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, Megyn Kelly, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. Were and are the biggest platforms on YouTube and objective platforms on YouTube when it comes to discussing Trump's second term. Discussing politics, period, especially for the right wing. The other day, maybe yesterday, 2 days ago, the president has attacked Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, Alex Jones out of nowhere. Certain things is understandable, right? Yeah, Trump, he been doing this. He been going off on people. He been disrespecting people. But these cats that you discuss, especially in the manner that you discussed them in, was for the most part the most loyal podcasters, independent journalists on the internet. Trump is a hostage, and I'm here to say it. Trump has not been the same since Kirk lost his life. Kirk was a advisor to him. He was very objective. Yes, he had his views and he had his biases, but once his biases started turning, that's when he lost his life. This is a theory. Allegedly, in my opinion, I think Trump saw that and he understood what position he was in from then on out. I didn't want to believe it. I denied it. I said, yo, Trump looks different now. Trump started doing weird things at that revival, at that celebration at TPUNC. It wasn't even really a funeral, it was like a celebration. There is something weird going on. We all know it, we all feel it, we all see it. The war doesn't make sense. That's valid. What are the steps being taken behind the scenes while we're distracted on them prices every time we drive past a gas station? What is the distraction under that we're not paying attention to? Is Trump showing us who really has the power on purpose? I have no idea. It could be that. It could be that. Who knows, man? We only could wait and see. Everybody's in fear. This is how they control you. They control you through fear. Oh man, the gas prices is going crazy. Oh man, Pooh Shiesty did this. Oh man, Trump did this. Oh man. I need you to stop, listen, look around. Look at the atmosphere. Look at how the financial system is changing. Look at Palantir. Look at the tweets being sent back and forth talking about resets. This is the reset. We're being monitored and these people are not underestimating us. They pushed every button on that control pad and they said, yo, push everything. Propaganda, distraction, racism, race wars, all the bullshit. Aliens, disclosure. What the F-15 fighter jet did when it got knocked. What new technology the CIA got to sense your heartbeat from a certain distance. Too much is going on. You can't stick on one subject, because if you stick on one subject, you might actually find out what's really going on. They can't allow that to happen. Melania Trump gets on stage, gets on the podium, says she's not involved in anything Epstein. Melania Trump gets on stage. She says she's not involved in anything Epstein. What is she trying to tell us? I don't know. It's another distraction. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about Pooh Shiesty's situation. Let me know what you think about Trump, him going off the rails, him not being himself, everything that I said about him, the theory I said why he changed up. Let me know what's going on in your head, man. I'm out of here, man.